Yo, what up, and welcome everybody to Pinoid News. Man, listen, like, yo, look, all right, a lot of individuals stood here, especially in like the conservative channels and whatnot. They stood here and they tried to tell me, like, Tom Pease, you're black pilled, you know what I mean? You're a defeatist, you know what I mean? You're giving in to their bullshit. And like, I just knew the truth from the start, all right? The government is against conservatives and anybody who's trying to fucking shrink the size of government. It's that simple, right? And like, we weren't gonna win. Like, you cannot rely on the government to help in any way, whether it doesn't matter whether it's Supreme Court or Congress or the fucking president or the fucking attorney general, right? Legit. They sat here and they just came out. I actually read an article today that said that Attorney General fucking Bill Barr sat here and said, right, or sat here and hid the fact that Hunter Biden was under an FBI investigation during the election. Hid it, like, just straight didn't tell nobody, right? And did his best to conceal that fucking fact. And by the way, Gaming and Yelling, what up? And my boy Neffels here as well. But fucking, yo, Gaming, what up, my brother?
I'm not sure. How are you?
Yo, man, I'm trying to spread the word of, you know what I mean, defeat. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to let niggas know, like, yo, they lost.
Well, you predicted this a long time ago, so.
Yeah, I know. Like, I told everybody what it was gonna be. You know what I mean? Legit.
Yeah, it's basically, it's like basically, look, don't get your hopes up because we all know that everyone in the government is just fucking crooked. Fucking crooked as a bunch of branches stuck together but just cracked apart.
Oh, wait. Everybody doesn't probably know yet. Let me let everybody know from the start. Yeah, the Supreme Court done threw out Texas's lawsuit. Just so everybody knows. Right. Just so everybody is fully aware of this fact. Right. Because like I saw that and I was like, yo, what didn't y'all understand about the government? Is the government. It doesn't matter. Like, yo, you weren't gonna win. Trump was not gonna win. They, and if they would have thrown this out, they know that they would have had a fucking civil war in their
hands. Even though there's no guarantee that a civil war is not gonna happen. I mean, but it's like at the same time, it's very unlikely because most people, contrary to no matter how much of the like they want to do that Tonka saw internet tough guy, I'm ready to go to war. I'm like, nigga, no, you're not. None of us are. It's like none of us are prepared to actually arm ourselves and go out and actually start going to war with the government. None of us are prepared for it. None of us, I doubt any of us actually want to do it.
Yo, Paul Thor, I agree with you, right? Baby Hamid, by the way, welcome. Have a motherfucking wrench, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Nice to see you out here in the fucking chat. Everybody comes to the channel, gets a wrench. You know how that fucking works. I mean, oh, Paul Thor, here, man, you have a wrench too. Here, have you a wrench, my brother. Like, yo, look, what y'all don't understand, all right? This is what I've been trying to explain to people, all right? Is that this entire election was not about like left-wing and right-wing ideologies, right? This was about the neoliberal world order. All right. Yeah. And people really didn't understand this fact. And this was never put out other than by guys like Jimmy Dore, right? And by guys like Peter Zehan. And this is why I brought this to y'all over and over and over and over again, right? Like, yo, what up, Young Lions? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Nice to see you out here, right? And like, I brought these things to you and I brought these individuals to you so that you could understand the exact reasons why all this was happening. Trump literally threatened the entire world's economy, right? Because he said, this isn't working for America anymore, right? And legit, he's not wrong. You know what I mean? We had our middle class hollowed out. We stood here and had, you know what I'm saying, the United States live on fucking debt. You know what I mean? We're sitting here expanding our welfare fucking goddamn budget and shit. And we're protecting the entire world's trade and we're not getting fucking paid for it, right? And Trump said, no, this isn't going to fucking work. And we stood here and we went to, like, when Trump stood here and started tearing shit the fuck down and doing what needed to be done. And when he did so, the entire world came after him.
By the way, check DMs.
This election. Good. What up, my DMs?
Man,
listen, Hold up, man. I'm going. Boogin. Bow. What up? See here. What do we got? What we got? I don't see nothing. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. I know. Like, yo, that's on almost every one of my joints. That the coronavirus did. You don't understand. Like, I have a real channel, right? Like, shit. Like, yo, they fuck with me constantly. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just normal to me, my brother. Like, yo, they always do this shit. That's just par for the course at this point.
Well, this one is the U.S. election. As December 8th, states have certified presidential election results with Joe Biden as the president-elect. Which president-elect is not even a real goddamn word, but hey, whatever.
Yo, look, Logic Wins is in the motherfucking chat. He said it's not over yet. Trump still has the Insurrection Act still at play.
There's no way in fucking hell he's gonna use that.
He's not gonna rally the entire American public to go to war with the government. To do that, he would also have to sacrifice, well, his assets, his fortune. He would have to sacrifice a lot of things too that he's not willing to do that. And not only will that jeopardize his livelihood, it will also jeopardize his family's livelihood and also the livelihoods of every of the Americans that supported him. Okay, nobody is going to go to war with the government. No one is. Not the insurrectionists, not the dissidents, not every, active U.S. militia group, especially on the extreme right. No one wants to go to war with the government. They say they do. They say they're thinking about it, but no one actually wants to do it. Because as long as the TV's on and everyone's still comfortable and happy, and that they're still trying to have like some sort of a normal life when they try to promote this whole consumer culture of movies, TVs, and anime, and especially the 2D whammies that are still showing up on screens. Nobody wants to get up and pick up a rifle. I'm sorry, folks. It's just not happening. Jesus Christ.
I don't know why.
I sound like Nick Fuentes with this fucking cold.
TFM said that the insurrection should come from the elite. That's cute, right? Legit, because like you do understand that like it's their fortunes that he's fucking with. Like, why would they stand up for Trump when he's going to destroy what they're doing? Mm-hmm. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? The elite aren't losing shit in this. Legit, like it's us, right? Yeah, baby Hamid. Like there we go. That's what needs to happen, my brother.
Yeah. Or there's another way. You got to create a parallel society that's sort of exists adjacent with the shit society, with the shit normie society. You have normie society on one side, but there's like a parallel society where dissidents can still survive and thrive adjacent to it, and it's completely out of sight, out of mind. That's the only way you could do it to survive.
Yo, SithNet, no. Like, it's once the TV turns off, then they'll do something. And by the way, Michael Hatfield, what up, man? Young Lion's perspective, you're not wrong, right? He said, I have lost all faith in my government after we've been through this year. Hold up, I got to read the rest of it.
Just this year.
Yeah, our government has done everything they can to destroy the middle class and have succeeded. Like, here's my problem, right? Like, legit. And this is where, like, I differ from so many other individuals on the net. I come from, like, steel country. I also come from Appalachia. I come from places that I watched burn in the fucking 90s. And instead of helping us, what they did was throw us in fucking jail and shoot us. Right? Like, I knew that the cops were bad from the start. I remember cops used to steal motherfuckers' cars, right, and put them in their backyard. The cops were fucking selling drugs and taking drugs. Like, it was it was the most ridiculous time of my life. And I got shot at 8 years old in the street because, like, it got so bad around here that all the mills closed down. They handed the women free fucking welfare and then told the dudes to go fuck off. Right. And like, yo, I don't understand why it is that like we legitimately think that these motherfuckers are gonna help us. And by the way, Sherry D, Victor Rand, Sithnet, Young Lions Perspective, Baby Hominid, Michael Hatfield, Dark Star, you know what I mean? Like, yo, it is what, yo, welcome, my brothers. It's nice to see y'all out here. Man, there most likely be regional conflicts. We're just too pussified to do what needs to be done. Eventually, like, yo, you'll be left with no choice. That's what it is. You will be left with no fucking choice. But like, y'all remember MASH? Remember that show? It was a cool show. Alan Alda, right? He had Alan Alda said some shit on there one time. He said a hero 99.9% of the times is a dude who's too tired, hungry, and fucking stressed out to do and scared to do anything else other than what the fuck it is that he did. Right. And that's where we have to get down to. You know what I mean? Yo, Victor, get it done, dude. Get it done. You know what I'm saying? The more people we have spreading the message, the better off we are. You want, like, legit, anybody can use my content whenever you want. Drop my cigarette. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna catch the house on fire. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do. God damn it. Baby Hominid, I don't really know. Like, it depends. Okay, here's the thing. The vaccine can push us to that point. Legit.
I don't see how.
Well, if people refuse to take it.
Well, I'm not going to take it.
God, I'm saying, like, they're going to try and force you to take it, or you're going to be locked out of, like, essential services.
I don't think that's going to happen.
All right.
Essential services, my ass.
That is.
I lived in Belize, man. You know, when you go to rural shit, I could still thrive even with all the essential services just thrown out.
Right now, Pinoy, you sound like those people from the 1940s or whatever, when first they were creating the Social Security number, and they're like, without a Social Security number, you're not gonna be able to do anything in the future. Oh wait, that happened. Never mind.
Like, yo, that's really where it's at. Like, legit. Like, they're like, it's like as a dude, we know we all had to like fucking sign up for the Selective Service Act, right? Or you're not able to get mortgages, you're not able to get college loans, you wouldn't be able to go get an auto loan, right? Because like all that shit is researched the moment you go for that. You know what I mean? Like, either you do what they say or they'll lock you the fuck out of shit and you'll be, you know what I mean, a ghost in this bitch. You know, I don't really know. Like, yo, I got dead air right now. Y'all niggas need to talk too.
Well, I mean, if you shut up for once, I mean, goddamn.
I'm just trying to fill in the fucking gaps when y'all niggas ain't talking.
I just hear excuses. But yeah, I mean, all this bullshit about like Michael Hatfield said, we need a revolution, and we need this, we need that. It's not gonna happen, homie. It's not gonna happen. You know what? Because 90% of the fucking Americans are too busy doing their homework, going to work, trying to stay alive, not do research on shit that's happening right now, and turning up the stupid box. Most people are just fucking stuck with the stupid boxes controlling their fucking brains. Almost like fucking radio wave, like they're fucking being microwave. That's what's happening. Until people drop the fucking stupid box and start doing research and understanding what the fuck's going on, then something might happen after that. But I don't see that happening anytime soon.
Yeah, not for another 5 to 10 years. Not for another 5 to 10 years. It seems very unlikely that there's any chance of that as long as the TV's on. And it seems that the current neoliberal world order is now, they want to push more towards this transhumanist, technocratic bullshit that you see like from Brave New World, 1984. And of course, there's a recent book that one of my buds mentioned. It's called Snow Crash, where everything's now moving towards more into a digitized economy, where 90% of our whole lives will be controlled by the internet. Everything into data centers with all algorithms and shit, telling what you have purchased, how to control your lives, especially with this Internet of Things that has been pushed before. And it seems that now they're trying to go full steam ahead, everything with that, where your entire life could be on a database and they practically know who you are and everything you do. We're already at that point, but it seems that they're pushing more towards into that digitized landscape.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
TK Mal, what up, man?
I've become so black-pilled. I've come full circle. I am now embracing the fact that humanity is just going to kill itself.
It's like that Secret Road song. Secret Road. It's like that Secret Road song from Blue Oyster Cult, right? I'm not one to tell you that you'll get a break. I forgot the rest of the part. What I can tell you is how the world will end. It'll end with a whimper and not with a bang. I'm sorry, but it's true. I'm so sorry that it's true, but there is something better for you. There's a secret road.
You know, I wasn't suicidal before. Thank you, TK man.
I mean, if you know just how deep the rabbit hole goes, man, like where everyone's now just becoming more lives, becoming more controlled by internet, social media, and now everything in one of our lives, you need a fucking app now. It's pretty easy to go from a chipper, happy beaver to a suicidal, depressed, possibly very nihilistic consumer, or just not consumer, but pretty black pilled, man. Like pretty dark.
First off, wait. We got a new troll in the chat. I want to say thank you and welcome, my brother. Have a wrench. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy yourself. I try to make sure everybody always has free speech out this bitch, and nobody ever gets motherfucking silenced. Right. Secondly, understand like we're not MAGA people, really. Like we're. I don't even know what to fucking call ourselves at this point because I don't like the word liberal, to be perfect.
We're part of the trash no state. That's how
we're
part of the trash no state.
Yeah, we're Appalachian mud gorillas. I'm a desert mud gorilla.
That's kind of where we are. Like we're just individuals live in the woods and want to enjoy ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. Like that's kind of where it's hitting for.
Yeah, I got drug gators. That's what I have.
Yeah, at this point, like the traditional left and right label, like you said, it's pretty much out the door. Now it's just between corporatist, neoliberal, globalist establishment against populist dissidents. Humans. Yeah,
that's humans.
We're basically ordinary humans who want to be guys who want to actually still want to live as human beings, being complete in touch with natural order, against those who want to make everything into a more mechanistic, technocratic, bureaucratic. It's basically against the machine.
I disagree with everything he said.
I agree with everything he fucking said. Like,
yeah,
legit,
you could be a furry human all you want, but I'm not a human. Don't fucking insult me.
Well, like, you're a fucking human. You're just a homosexual human who
I'm not a human. How fucking dare you?
Dude, I went by the moniker of a cartoon demon for 3 years.
My favorite thing is like when MAGA motherfucker, when like the hating ass left comes in and like I'm sitting here on stream with a gay dude, you know what I'm saying, a fucking fucking Belizean, and like a dude who's a motherfucking like teacher and engineer. like I don't understand at what point like does this left wing thing fucking like the left right bullshit white nationalist shit fucking stop. Like it needs to fucking end immediately. Like I was thinking about it, right? Like I should be left wing, right? Legit, I should really like. I'm pro union, right? I'm pro workers' rights. I'm pro America, right? I'm pro American rights. I'm fucking nationalist in my fucking senses and shit because I want us to do well. Like I'm my family died fighting for fucking workers' rights. Like I should be. There's no way I should be part of the Republican Party. But I vote Republican every year, right? Because I'm like, I hate you left-wing people want to cut my kids' cocks off and shit. And I'm not fucking with it. Like, that's really where it is.
Yeah, and even then, it's like with the left, they want to cut our cocks off, they want to cut our children's cocks off, and the right, it's like, we're just going to sit here and complain and basically try to sell products, say, oh, this is bad, this is immoral. Buy our books, buy our t-shirts, and buy our coffee mugs, as we will do absolutely jack shit about it. I think that's what majority of the conservative wing has been reduced to. Basically, reactionaries at best.
Yo, I'm be real. What it is, all right, you remember like
is too much.
No. Yo, do you remember the Ron Paul shit?
Oh yeah, I was
on that train.
Yo, I was at the Potomac with Ron Paul, right? Like, yo, legit. I was part of the like I phone banked for him. I had the bumper stickers, the t-shirts, the whole nine, right? Like I was a Ron Paul supporter. And like I remember when it got hijacked by the Koch brothers and fucking Glenn Beck, and it went from keep the fucking government out of my pocket to keep the government from fucking letting gay people get married. I remember that specifically, right? And that's what this is. That's what all these fucking goddamn fucking people, like what the hell's that shit called? All those fucking shit, god damn it. That's what all these fucking QAnon fucking Trumpster MAGA nonsense bullshit. I'm like, yo, what happened to the issues? You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, Pinoid. And I know gaming just dropped out, but in case you're still just listening here, bud, don't get black pilled. And anyone else here, don't get black pilled, especially
Too late,
if
man.
you're
It's
no,
too
no,
late.
no. If you're on the type of shit that Pianoid's been shouting, you've been trying to learn hard skills, you've been trying to learn how to actually do shit. Like I got on that train a little bit later, and probably not as well as I should have. But you know, I've been trying to learn how to be useful for the last couple of years of my life, and you know, I'm not going to say I'm the most useful person ever, but just know that if you are one of these people who's seen all this stuff go to crap and you've gone out of your way to make yourself useful, just know that the Mitt Romneys of the world are going to be the first ones up against the wall, and you get to see that. So, I mean, at least enjoy that.
Well, the Mitt Romney, like, and this is the thing, like, the vast majority of these individuals are internationalists, right? They're global citizens, so they'll just run to another country like Mexico or fucking, Guatemala or some shit, where like they already have compounds and hideouts built. They already paid their fucking freight there, and they're not gonna stand here and get caught here. Like legit, the moment some shit starts happening here, they're the fuck up out of Dodge. So like understand, like these people, they're not citizens of this country. They don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not wrong, but you gotta also realize that America is also what's keeping a lot of these dual citizens of whatever variety from being lynched by whatever the native population is of their own individual country. Like, China is not going to give a crap if Mitt Romney gets hung by a bunch of Mexicans when he goes to his compound down there in Mexico. Like, yeah, he's going to be able to hold out for a little while, but if the Mexicans don't have any more jobs to import from America, then, they're going to be coming from Mormons too. Like, we've already seen what happens when those Mexicans get a hold of Americans they don't like when that Nexium stuff went down. And that got real crazy.
It also depends if the cartels will still be in power when all this shit goes down as well. So if the cartels are still operating, they might give those globalists some protection, considering that the government, the intelligence community, all these drug cartels are kind of all in bed with each other. And of course, they're going to look out for each other, assuming they still have their power structures.
But you have to remember, like, the bankers wash both their monies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When it comes down to it, like HSBC, you know what I'm saying, was a banker for motherfucking they were a banker for the Mexican cartels, and they were a banker as well, you know what I'm saying, for like the guy who fucking built a cell phone network down there, who was the richest man in Mexico. Like this is kind of, they're the same people, you know what I mean, when the end of the day.
Yeah. We're just basically paying to use their services.
You're not wrong, but like there's also the thing that nobody wants to be backed up by a turncoat. Like, even bad people don't like that in the back of their minds, that this person already changed colors at least once. I don't know if they're going to do it on me next. So, it's a big club and you're not in it, but they're still kicking people out of it.
Well, baby hominid, what's America without the reserve currency? It's still the largest military on the fucking planet. don't get anything misunderstood. Like, yo, military power is hard power, and legit, you can still throw your fucking weight around and handle your business properly. Like, the reserve currency allows us to conduct non-military operations against individuals who step out of line and keep what the hell's that shit called? Keep like fucking the world order and balance. Keep countries honest. Like when one country tries to step out of line and go and tries to like fuck another one, like we'll stand here and conduct motherfucking financial warfare against them and not let them fucking trade goods with any other country until they make food for what they're supposed to do. Right, like that's.
We've also got the most arable land of any continent in the world, I think.
By the way, Seth said Biden might declare war to Iran. I'm like, who knows? Maybe. I mean, war is money, and war brings a lot of money to the bankers. Keeps them happy.
I don't think that Biden himself is going to declare any wars. I think what's going to happen is he's going to wait until he hands it off to Kamala so she can be Madam Big Britches like Hillary Clinton was wanting
No.
Get boom, boom, boom.
Like, here's what's gonna happen. Like, we'll just conduct wars and we won't hear about it.
Yeah.
Same as it was under Obama. Like, you do realize Obama took 2 wars and turned them into 7, and not one of us on this stream can tell us what fucking countries they were.
I can tell you.
Like off the top of your head.
Well, I mean, there's Syria, there's Yemen, there's
Waiting.
Hey, fuck you, asshole.
this is what I'm saying. Like, legit. I mean, that's like it should. Like, if we're at war with the country, we should know as America. Like, it should be something that's like on the tip of our tongues, because war is a very serious business. We're killing people, and bombing countries, and we literally don't know what fucking countries we're at war with.
Worse, like,
well, technically, we're not at war with them. Because we would
who have family deployed to these countries don't know what whole countries that.
I mean, doesn't Congress supposed to dictate when we go to war or whatever?
Darfur,
supposed to. But
we had the original was Iraq and Afghanistan, right? And then it went into Libya, Syria, Sudan, Yemen, and the Darfur.
Yeah. The thing with the separation of powers is that they basically turned that into like something that doesn't exist, because each individual party basically co-signed it so that nobody's really responsible for anything. And it sounds terrible, but it's just basically an extension of what's been happening for the last since the Civil War, where one branch gives up its power to another branch so that they can say they did their job without doing their job, and the other branch will say they did their job without doing their job.
And well, Dick Cheney might be returning, so we know we're gonna get into some deep fucking wars.
If Dick Cheney comes back, legit, like, we need to have we need to be in the streets revolting. Like, we need to go fucking have a protest like an MPC.
Biden already said that he wants him in his cabinet.
I heard Pete Buttigieg is going to be the fucking ambassador to China.
I mean, he's already getting fucking the ass. What the fuck is he one little ching chong dicks to be in his ass too? I mean, come on.
I was honestly surprised that it wasn't going to be Hunter.
Oh my god, it's bad enough. I mean, god damn it, that fruitcake.
Welcome to hell, buddy.
No, this isn't quite hell yet. It'll be hell once they start start saying that you have to wear fursuits to prevent the spread of the coof. It's coming. Mark my words.
I really don't. I don't think they want gorillas walking around the motherfucking street and shit. Like, it won't be fucking positive. Like, because I'm not gonna be like some weird furry that dances around in the mirror and shit. Like, I'm literally gonna be like throwing shit at people. You know what I'm saying?
I'll probably literally just eat homeless people off the streets. If
Yo,
I'm
Ryan,
there.
my nigga.
Yo, can you hear me?
Literally eat people.
No.
I can hear you. I can hear you, man. I can hear you, my brother. How you doing?
Right on, man. I'm good. How are you guys?
Yo, so all right, I wanted to tell you. All right, check this out. Texas the Supreme Court threw out Texas's lawsuit.
Yeah, so I'm not sure exactly what that means. I'm kind of waiting for somebody smarter than me to start streaming, and so I can figure it out.
It means
the
that whole
Constitution is
idea that
toilet
Trump
paper.
had a chance to steal. It means that Trump had a chance to win the White House or stay in the White House is over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
January 20th, though.
Yeah, I feel you. Oh, I heard New York's attorney general said that she thinks that Trump's going to resign and then Pence is going to pardon Trump for fucking like the charges that he's facing in New York.
So are we sure, or is this because I know that everybody, like, I'm sure that the New York Times and Cenk Uygur and everybody is going to be like, it's over, guys. Don't even think about it anymore. Or like, are we succumbing to like media bullshit right now, or do we need to give it a minute?
Justice
No,
Roberts
it's over.
pulled
It's
out
over.
the knife on this one. So,
All right, well,
not
you know what?
Roberts, Clarence Thomas pulled out the knife on that particular decision. So, if Mr. Based Black man who got accused of raped by Biden isn't doing anything about it, then I don't think any of them are, especially not Kavanaugh, who cried because some bitch yelled at him, or ACB, who is all like, look at my black babies. Like, none of them are doing anything.
They're all.
Oh, you mean the the new justice that wrote a piece in 1992 about how if a Supreme Court decision came in conflict with her ideology as a Catholic, then that Catholic would have to recuse herself? That one?
Yep.
Shocking.
Yep.
Well, all right. So, I mean,
or should we even trust? I mean, we all know that the government is full of scummy people, no matter who comes in, because we should assume that everyone's all bought and paid for. At this point, I don't know how long will the day come to the day of the rope will come. I highly doubt it's anything anytime soon. At this point, man, we might as well just have to start using our heads and how to manage and survive and adapt. I doubt voting is gonna solve the problems away because the demographics are just not there. Because we let women vote.
Demographics don't even matter at this point if they can just
matter, dipshit.
Like, I feel you that
APT 420, right? He said at least the racists in America are happy now. Obama was hang on, wait a minute. Okay, Obama was deporting upwards of 400,000 Mexicans a year. Trump was only deporting at most a measly 250. Proud Democrat. Okay, so here's we love trolls over here. By the way, have a wrench, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy yourself. Free speech channel. That's how the hell this works. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got that's how we do things where we come from. Everybody make sure that everybody has a chance to say what they want to say, right? Okay, so here's the thing. No, Biden will not deport more people. Biden actually immediately said that he wants to reopen the lottery, or actually reopen chain migration and do the DACA and like reinstate all the DACA shit that fucking Obama was doing. And here's the thing, though. It's really not good for Americans, right? What you have to understand is that, as an American trying to stand here and get a job and, make sure you have decent, ability to like get a fucking good wage, you can do nothing. And you can't even form a union if your boss can just bring in a fucking, 1,000 Mexicans to do your fucking job for you, or Guatemalans or Belizeans or Colombians or whatever the case might be. And that's the real problem. And legitimately, like, I don't care about crime. I don't give a shit about the nonsense. You know what I mean? Bloodletter Gil, what up, man? You know what I'm saying? How the fuck you doing? Right? I really like all that bullshit about like, they're killing people in MS-13. No, I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. All right. That's out in California. I don't fucking care about that. All right. I really don't. What I care about is the fact that my wages are being affected. I care about the fact that communities are being destroyed. I care about the fact that all those good jobs down in South Carolina that, used to build black fucking middle class families and shit and middle class neighborhoods are now all being done by Mexicans who live in trailers, and they're being tossed out by fucking ICE every once in a while. So the company can seem like it's on the up and up. That's the fucking problem. Get nothing misunderstood. All right. This is all about corporations. It has nothing to do with whether or not we treat individuals right. If we wanted to treat Mexico right, we would fucking stone close that motherfucking border and force them to deal with their fucking bullshit rather than every time they have a problem, all of them run for the fucking border and come here to try to avoid having to deal with their fucking government. That's the issue.
It's also worth noting that Obama basically changed the definition of deportation to basically anyone who's turned away at the border, and Trump turned it back. So yeah, he's not going to have as big of numbers. Like this last year, Trump did do well because he reduced immigration by 97%. I mean, yeah, some of that is COVID nonsense, but there's a lot of people who wanted like the COVID stuff to do just the opposite and just make it so that like all the visa and asylum claims were just rubber stamped because you couldn't see them in court. So let me say this too. Like, yo, legit, where I'm at right now, Amazon's hiring for $25 an hour. Chewy's hiring for $24. Right, all these warehouses are begging Chewy. Chewy.com. They make like dogs. They do shipping for like veteran or dog stuff, right? For pets. It's Chewy.com, right? It's like the biggest pet supplier on the planet, right? And it's all online. It's like the Amazon for fucking like pets or whatever. You want to go buy dog bones or dog food, whatever. But yeah, they're hiring for $24 an hour. ES3's hiring for like fucking $22 an hour. All these wages are up because of the fact that they don't have immigrants to pull from. So they have to pay us regular wages. It's that simple, right? Like, yo, you eliminate part of the populace, you know what I'm saying, who are standing here trying to do low wage work, and the wages go up, which means everybody's wages go up. Just is what it is. Sorry, TK out. But yeah, yo, Ryan, man, fucking like, dude, I invited you on here legit because like, yo, you actually invited gaming first and then you, right? Because like, yo, y'all like the Bofians, you know what I'm saying? We're like individuals who I wanted to like have this conversation with. And I missed your stream the other day. I was busy doing some own shit. You know what I mean? I wanted to, I wanted to stand here and conversate with you about this because I thought you would have a lot to say.
Who is it? The girl that works for Media Matters. We were making fun of her in the Discord. It was I can't remember her name right now, but she had tweeted something out and then deleted the tweet. Said, you know what, these are the blue states and these are the states that we don't like. And I noticed they're all right next to the ocean. And I said something like, I hope she can swim or something like that. And I mean, okay, so think about it. You've got ordinarily, some fuckery did take place, and ordinarily your media would be there to blow the whistle, right? We don't have a media. We don't have a court system that's willing to hear what we have to say. What options are we left with? A lot of people are talking about secession.
Well, people are talking that way, but like, I don't see it happening.
I mean, it's impossible.
Yeah, unlikely.
It's not impossible. Don't get anything misunderstood.
It's legal. It's less than impossible. It's legal and it's constitutional.
I mean, like, legit.
I mean, it's written in the Constitution. No state can leave the union.
No.
Secession is a constitutional and legal process.
Yes.
There are cities dotted that have seceded from the union.
How, like, half of Oklahoma just became like a territory rather than a fucking state.
Huh.
I mean, so like, it's not, it's not like it's impossible, right? And I said like a while back, I said this is the only way you're ever going to see a civil war is legitimately if states start seceding from the fucking union.
I mean, if it's possible, Texas would be the first one to go.
Yeah,
Texas has been trying for a long time, and I mean, keeps growing and growing. More people that want to leave. But
I've seen people calling for California to fucking split apart.
I mean, this been going on for years that they want to break the state, but then it's gonna be probably like two more Democratic states and only like maybe one Republican state that would come out of that.
Nah, it'd be two more Republican states.
How?
Well,
How
the
big-
most of California, Democrats are they come from the big cities and nothing.
Oh
else.
yeah. Oh yeah. San Francisco, Los Angeles, Berkeley.
San Diego. Yeah, like
Isn't San Diego? Isn't San Diego like military? About doesn't San Diego have like military bases?
yeah, but they've been turning blue for a while just because they're getting inundated with Mexicans.
Ah, yeah, that's an issue.
I mean, like they're in the south part of the state, so like, but yeah, it's basically like L.A. County and I mean, southern. It's SoCal versus the Inland Empire and I mean, NorCal. Basically, what it is.
Hey, AP,
AP, what up, my nigga?
California actually, I mean, because there's so many people in California, they have actually got more Republicans than other states do. I want to say that 26% of the population there is actually red, but since there's so many people there, that actually counts for a shit ton.
Here, add moderator. All right, sorry, man. I was giving somebody a wrench. True Seeker, I just gave you a wrench, my brother. And AP, if you want to hop in, man, I threw the link in the motherfucking in the chat and shit. You know what I'm saying? If you want to come on and bullshit with us, you can. Right, we got 40 people to fuck out here. You know how the hell this works. Yeah, Texas. You know what I mean? Texas is a different thing altogether, right? And like, here's the thing: if Texas leaves, then other states will follow it, right?
Oh yeah.
And that's kind of where it's at. But I'm not holding my breath for the government to save us. Legit. Hey, B, do your thing, man. I was out working in the fucking yard all day today. Me and Ryan were both raking leaves, and I was actually burning them afterwards. I know you can't probably have fire.
What is this leave of raking?
I have to call the number and find out if it's okay.
Yeah, we're allowed to burn whenever we want,
Yeah.
Well, hypothetically speaking, which of the states are most likely have a very high chance of leaving the union?
If it comes down to it, you know what I'm saying? And Texas goes, the Dakotas, probably Montana, Idaho.
There's nobody in Montana or Idaho.
I know, but I'm saying like these are the states that are going to be the most likely with it, right?
Utah,
Florida, Utah.
Texas has done it before, haven't they?
Yeah.
What?
Like Texas has been its own thing at one time in the past.
Yeah, it was its own country for 80 years.
Damn.
Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, South Carolina.
If Texas breaks up, can it retain the lands that they were taken away from the originals? Because Texas was even bigger. Because it had part of Oklahoma. And it went past Oklahoma.
I mean, Oklahoma would be another one that would leave, though. You know what I'm saying?
At least the tribe is the Indian one. And then Texas can just fucking invade it and make Oklahoma part of Texas.
Oh, that would be interesting to see.
I mean, that would only take a few days before Texas would invade and take over. I mean, Texas has a fucking better military than.
Yeah, Wyoming, they're probably going to leave the union as well.
Yeah, I mean, like Ohio, maybe Indiana,
the Appalachians,
West Virginia. I mean, no, because like Virginia wouldn't leave, PA wouldn't leave, New York wouldn't leave. You know what I mean?
Then
the Bible Belt, the Rust Belt,
if any of these states would really decide to leave, they would just make themselves targets. And
well, here's the thing, like New York and PA, like the fucking the rest of the states, other than the very east parts of them, are all red. So I don't understand. Like I'm pretty sure like they would end up just kicking the fucking cities the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like that would end up being what happens.
Yeah.
Like the state legislature would fucking vote for secession, and you know, it would do it with a veto-proof fucking, you know what I mean, majority, and the fucking governor wouldn't have a choice. And you know, the governor would go, "Oh, we can't fucking do this," and then we'd probably just throw the governor the fuck out.
Like
yo, look,
the Amish would leave.
like, here's the thing, right? Like, I'm not joking with you. Outside of Philadelphia, it's red until you get to motherfucking Ohio. Right? Like, yo, there's no other blue sections in the state other than maybe Erie, right? And nobody cares. No Mexican peanut is a Fed. I might be. You know what I mean, I might be a Fed.
You're a snitch, so you know.
I know I'm a rat. I'm a fucking rat
Oh,
bastard.
and give me 1 second. Hola, papi chulo, mi amor, te quiero mucho y te extraño. Muchos besos y amachos. Sorry,
Fucking
something
weirdo.
that I have to do that to the other beaner. Okay, this is a beaner to beaner conversation.
You gotta do what you gotta do. I understand.
I understand, man. No judging here.
You should judge. I mean, I'm judging myself right now, and I'm saying, what a fucking disgusting, dirty
Yeah,
fag.
why aren't you saying some shit in Spanish? You speak that language.
Arriba!
Fucking Jotos.
The fuck
Yeah,
is
look,
that?
Fucking Ryan knows some shit. All I know is how to ask for the fucking bathroom and fucking some French fries. And I took 3 years of Spanish.
Oh, and learn to say suscríbanse.
I got
Yeah, I
nothing at
can
the moment,
understand
man.
it
I'm
and
still
speak
fighting
it, but
this cold.
but that's a secret. I hide that from Mexicans.
Yeah, I understand most of what you're saying, and even then, I can't speak as fast. Also, I'm still fighting this cold.
Yo, what? You're finding a cold?
Still fighting a cold.
Oh, you're fighting a cold. I thought said you were finding a cult. Like what, nigga? Like you
I
trying to
mean, we have the cult of pickle. We have the screaming and yelling cult of followers and worshippers. And people that love giving
This would be a
money.
pretty good time to join a cult,
I'm-
actually.
I would probably, I'm more likely to form a cult and be a cult leader rather than joining one.
Shut up and subscribe to my channel, you fucking assholes.
I agree. I agree with you. You know what I mean? Shut up and subscribe to the Insomnist and Gaming and Yelling. That's fucking important.
All right.
There, I put
Hang on,
the
let me
link
find
out for all you fucking pieces of
Yeah,
shit.
and Ryan, you do the same thing.
I mean, nice people who I
Yep.
pretend to like. Please subscribe to my channel. Free blowjob
Yeah.
for everybody. Shut up.
Yeah, man. Make sure you subscribe to the Insomnist and Gaming and Yelling. Gaming and Yelling, I'm on this channel on a regular basis. We had the best donut related content in all of YouTube. And Ryan, I don't go on his channel as much, but like I'm always trying to go over there and check out his live streams.
Well,
Like,
does
him
he
and
have any
Steve.
donut related content like I do?
Nah, he mostly just makes fun of Cenk Uygur and fucking that weird guy with the fucking Charlie Brown head.
Oh, Tim Pool.
No.
Yeah.
The other
Alex Jones, Farron Cousins.
guy. Farron Cousins.
No,
there
we
go.
actually have an interesting guest on tomorrow. We got David McDowell. He's the fucking maniac that makes the Hard Bastard bumpers. If you guys are familiar with his content.
I know Hard Bastard. You know what I mean? Like he's another PA boy and shit, and another guinea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I didn't see my shit move. I don't know whether or not y'all fucking heard me.
Nobody cares. Nobody truly.
I
mean, let's face it.
It's
Everybody's
lagging really
here
hard
just
today, I'll be
because
honest
of
with
me.
you.
You know, people just here because of me, not you. You know. I mean, sure, I only got like 3 or 4 viewers at a time when I streaming, but you know, those 3 or 4 viewers are fucking amazing. You know, I love them. I forgot their names, but you know, I mean, one of them's my mom, the other one's like my cat. I mean, my cat has Wi-Fi, so it's a bad kitty.
Yo, man, look, you know what I'm saying? I feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah, I feel bad about the cat being a dildo and having to sleep with you know what I mean, your mom every night and shit.
Sorry.
Oh,
Kitty sleeping with mommy tonight.
Man, Cartman's home life is
I
fucked
keep my kitty.
up.
Yo, Moonbase
holy
Radio told
shit.
you to go fuck yourself. I just want you to know that.
I almost forgot that Cartman's home life is kind of fucked up.
Moonbase fucking loves me. He fucking knows it. He wishes he was the one fucking me and leaving his wife for me. It's okay, Moonbase. It's okay. Don't leave your wife. I'm not taking you back.
Yo, here's where I'm at. Legit. If we end up with a war, like in a war against the goddamn government, you probably like AR-15s are going to be pretty easy to get a hold of just to begin with. You know what I mean? If you really want a decent fucking gun, you know what I mean? If you want to like, you know what I mean, legit have the boog, 30-06, 308, you know what I mean? These type of fucking weapons, like, you know, the fucking bolt action. That way you can be far, far away and hit a motherfucker. And you do not have to worry about, you know what I mean, like actually like being up close or being anywhere near where they can hit you, and probably be more helpful. You know, just putting that out there. You know, yeah, like 308's not bad. You know, I mean, 30-06 is a tried and true. Like that's, you know, that motherfucker will take down an elephant and you hit it right. You know, I'm just saying, it's a proper ass fucking gun. You know, get you a 22. You know what I mean, just for plinking motherfuckers and shit. 12 gauge for, you know what I mean, wet work. Like what you need. You know, these are the fucking firearms that you actually need. You know. Like that's what I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, oh, fucking, like, I'm not concerned about losing the right to have assault weapons because it's not something that I really want, you know what I mean? Like, I really don't want an AR-15. I don't fucking need it. Now, I understand, like, we should have the right to have it, but on the same point, I don't really see the fucking purpose of it, like, in what, you know what I mean, you're looking at as far as, you know, being able to defend yourself.
I'm not worried about losing it because I just don't know where they are. I'm sorry. I mean, I would have called it in stolen, but I mean, I just kind of forgot. I don't know.
You know, that's kind of the point. Yo, the fucking 223 is a great round. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. There's some proper ass rounds out here you can use. You know, you don't have to worry about the bullet. Yo, nigga, fucking Neffel, what are you typing?
Sorry, there's this Taiwanese friend that's been keeping up with our politics. Basically said that he hopes that Trump gets the military to fight back. I highly doubt it.
That's not gonna happen. That's not.
Yeah, sadly.
Military doesn't give a fuck about the president.
Yeah, I keep telling him no. It's like the military doesn't give a fuck about him. Not to mention the entire military-industrial complex and the generals are pretty much against him as well. And then Trump has the authority. It's
Yo, Templar, let me tell you, like, I've seen people hold up stores with super soakers that were painted black, right?
Yeah.
True secret. You should tell that to Kyle. Look, man, we be out here seeking Kyle all the time. You know what I mean? We understand what Kyle did. Like, we get his, you know, he's a good guy. We got love for him.
Yes. Yes. We all need to seek Kyle out, man. We gotta give him some love.
If you can't find him, seek him. Please seek Kyle. He's somewhere
Seek
out
Kyle.
there.
You know, he's fucking lost right now. We have to seek him.
Word has it he is actually lurking in the Sonora desert. Now, I cannot confirm for sure. These are just rumors. If not possible, you should probably seek Kyle in Sonora.
Sonora.
I don't care. Yo, Terrence Pop said that the military are ready to mobilize against Joe Biden. Yo, stop it. The fuck are you talking about? Like, yo, the military is half the goddamn problem. Like, legit, the military is half the fucking issue when it comes down to it. They're the individuals who we're trying to call the fuck back, and they're over here lying to the fucking president and to the people about how many fucking troops we're recalling from these fucking countries and shit. Like, yo, they are not, the military and the brass are not interested in standing here fucking actually, you know what I mean, fucking helping Trump in any way, shape, or form, because it would destroy their power and their ability to generate fucking backdoor income. You know what I mean? Like, man, listen, I'm trying to tell you, like, y'all don't understand. Like, man, look, yo, look, how are they going to get money from military contractors if they're not conducting wars illegally in other fucking countries?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, make no mistake. Yeah, a win for Biden is a win for the MIC. Kamala Harris on November 4th was fucking talking shit about Syria on Twitter. You could see the New York Times. You could see the machines. You could literally see the war machine starting up in the form of journalists. The Atlantic is like, fuck yeah, dude. I heard Iran was talking shit.
Yo, man, the moment, Joe Biden legit on his fucking website, one of his fucking main platforms is we need to fucking get back to being a global citizen and fucking maintaining our role as the fucking police of the world. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. It's like, fuck that. But it's like, we got no power anyway to fight back against them, man. We don't have leverage. We don't have we're not in their little club that can fight back together. It's a bitch, man.
This is how we fight against it right here. All right.
Yeah.
We maintain message. We all say the same things. We say the same things. We fucking do not promote all the fucking retarded bullshit the government tries to throw at us. We fucking do it right. Everybody needs to stay on fucking message and stay on point. The left and the right will attack the fucking center. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Real shit. Like, the best YouTube channels on the internet are speaking the way I am right now. Left and right. We're all against the center at the moment. That's what the fuck we're doing. The anti-war left is alive and well. There's plenty of fucking Kyle Kalinske. There's fucking Jimmy Dore. Like, nigga, they're out here doing it. But we got to throw that olive branch out and go, look, man, we need to get this shit under fucking wraps. And that's really where the fuck we're at right now.
Yeah, none of this victim minds, none of this victim bullshit, none of this. I'm oppression points. Okay, fuck this bullshit. We all know who the real enemy of the people are. We all know who's been running the show and are actively trying to suppress any form of resistance against the current world order. Why don't we, just stop being a bunch of faggots and actually start putting our heads together and start being consistent and actually promote a better paradigm than the one we're currently in?
Let me put this like this, right? Fucking, some asshole tried to rob me with a starter pistol painted silver. I had the same model as a kid. I recognized it and stomped his ass. Like, I feel you, right? Like, that's kind of, fucking Mexican nigga. Like, I love you, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for trolling me properly. I thoroughly enjoy that. Like, real shit. You know what I mean? So when both sides go extreme, neither makes sense. So combined force, exactly. Like, legit, we have to have a single message. And the left, the real left, like, Crystal Ball, Sagar, fucking, Jimmy Dore, us, Hard Bastard, fucking, the insomnus motherfuckers, Razor Fist, like, we can all have the same message, but we got
at this point we don't really should call ourselves left or right anymore. Those labels have got fucking hijacked. How about we call ourselves
Americans?
Yeah, fucking Americans. That's where it goes, right?
Well, being American is now a sin too, and it's bad. So,
well, dude, I'm a fucking demon. Sin's kind of my territory.
Yeah, I'm a pan-gender Bolivian flute-playing gorilla king whose proper pronoun is a pimp named Slickback. Yes, you must say the whole thing. Yes, every motherfucking time. Right. Man, like that's kind of where we're at right now. Legit, fucking Stone Metzing. Pinoid wants state mandating cucking, a black bill for every home. It's black bull, right? But hey, whatever you got to do, you know what I'm saying? If that's what you're into, that's what you're into. Hound Dog, welcome, my brother. Yeah, I'm sure fleeing to East Asia, that's a good fucking idea right now.
Yeah, East Asia is going to see a lot of conflicts down in the decade to come. I know Japan's fucked, demographically because, most people in the cities aren't having kids. I know, Pino, you told me about that you were going to make a video about how urbanization actually reduces birth rates.
And I did.
Which one was it?
I'll be back. Gotta go pee.
Go ahead, do your thing. Fucking,
yeah,
actually, I did like a whole live stream about it and shit.
Oh, right. I can't
Yeah.
remember it, but it was.
Yeah, I'm about fucking make another one. I don't give a fuck. I'll do like 12 of them. I don't give a shit. Right? Legit. Like, yo, but like, yeah, fucking East Asian the East Asian countries have like, yo, zero population growth and fucking massive amounts of aging population. And they're about to go fucking full retard trying to pay for their shit. It's like, yo, I would not suggest going to East Asia. All of them are going to be totalitarian that are going to fucking destroy you and fucking try to rob you as best they can. How about you stay here and try to fight for the fucking land that your forefathers fucking granted to you? Like, yo, you worthless, cowardly fucks. Don't you fucking run, you fucking pussies.
Also, the globalists have got their eyes on East Asia as well. You can tell Nike just came out with a commercial in Japan that was, all about race mixing and shit. And, say what you want about all that, but the globalists definitely want to turn that place into the global industrial gayplex, and they want it fast. They want it now.
Yeah.
Underdog, there's always hope, right? Legit, man. Like, yo, this is the land that your fucking forefathers gave to you. You stand your fucking ground and you do what you gotta do. Don't be a bitch. Real shit. Don't run. There's nowhere to run to. This is the last hope. This is the end of the ground for you.
Yeah. Yeah. At this point, it's like there really is nowhere else to run. You might as well stand a fight and basically outsmart the fucking enemies. Basically, always be like 5 steps ahead of them.
I'll have you know, Stone Mexican, I paid $335 in child support this week, just to fucking let you goddamn know.
In a few months, it's gonna be even more. Yay!
No, it won't. No, it won't. I'm fucking. I'm working on that right now. It will not be anymore.
Are you gonna push the other chick down the stairs a few times?
Well, I was thinking, like
a Symphonette says Japanese are very nationalist. It won't race mixing won't work. Well,
that's a key word for being fucking racist.
They're gonna do what they can. I'm telling you, they got their eyes on that shit. They want all of it.
They want all of it. Well, we do know that another reason is because there's also been a rise of the ikikomori as of late. A lot of Japanese youth are isolating themselves from society, and COVID just kind of exacerbated that because, I've seen a lot of the shit that's been going away with Japanese millennials. A lot of them, they hate the bullshit that their boomers have created. Like pretty much after. Like the 80s, Japan was like booming economy, and 90s, Japan's economy kind of tanked, and it hasn't actually gotten better since. And a lot of them had to do like a lot of really, really long ass hours, longest hours working behind a desk, and none of them are living out because the working conditions are so utter shit, and labor laws there, they don't give a fuck. A lot of them also tend to commit suicide, and not to mention because Japanese divorce rates are kind of holy shit that they're fucked up real bad. That's why a lot of them are also not having kids as well, at least in areas like Tokyo, Kyoto, or in the Kanto region. So it's pretty much Japan is very westernized because they have the same kind of problems that the Western Hemisphere is making. So a lot of Japanese, they don't really have that many options, and they don't really like the same conditions they're in as well. They want it better, but they're not gonna fight back.
All right, so Sowanowski, right? Do you have a wrench, nigga? Wait here. Let me motherfucking give you a wrench. There you go. Oh, and Stone Mexican, you don't have a fucking wrench? How do you not have a wrench in my chat?
He's a Mexican. What do you expect?
Okay, let's answer Sowanowski's question, right? Okay, so here's the deal, right? It's important to understand that in the same way that you care for your family, you care for your community, you care for your state, you care for your nation. What's good for each of these is good for you as a whole, usually, right? And standing here and promoting workers in Detroit and helping workers in, Pittsburgh and helping workers in, Texas, what I'm saying, helps all of us, because that means that those individuals aren't going to end up going broke, leaving and coming to you, just coming to your area to lower your wages, right? And being a nationalist individual, being somebody who cares about your country, right? It stands here and allows you to, how do I put this? It allows you to have a center of where you begin with, because you can't care for the whole world's problems. You can only care for yours as a whole, right? You can only care about what happens to you and your country. Giving a shit about the rest of the world will end up leaving you broke and fucked up. And that's why being loyal to only one nation serves you personally, because it helps promote you when you help promote your own people. Like, I promote people in this community, right? In general, because if any of us makes it and breaks it and becomes, million fucking sub guys, it helps all of us, right? Because all of us go on each other's channels. So therefore, you know what I'm saying? Promoting this part of YouTube, this community, these individuals around here, it helps all of us. And that's kind of where it gets down to. Make any sense? Anybody else, or just me?
You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good, man.
Yo, I paid fuck tons of child. Like, shut up, Stone Mexican.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You don't want to end up living underneath the fucking goals of everybody the fuck else, right?
Oh,
Like, you don't wanna end up
not only that, but he does pay for my abortions too. Thank you, Pina, for your
Yeah.
my abortions.
Yeah, but
Well,
anyway, back,
all it really costs is a motherfucking pack of baby wipes every fucking 3 or 4 days,
yeah. But yeah, back to the subject of Japan. I wanted to get back to one of the comments that says that a lot of that most of the men in Japan are depressed as hell from Pop Smoke and Ghost. Yeah, they're fucking depressed. It's that a lot of them they did not like to put up with all the bullshit and all that, so they retreat into their own homes, basically binging on anime and video games, which a lot of the symptoms is also coming here to the West as well. So this whole insular, materialistic, and hyper individualistic culture is not helping us at all. It's actually hurting us. And
I just learned something
we got
about.
a new nigga in the chat that said, fucking prison, right? Man, listen, like, yo, I don't understand this mentality of fucking prison. Has anybody else heard this thought that, like, fucking they're gonna try and put Trump in jail?
I mean, there hasn't been a single president in history in jail, but
Only from like the batshit hashtag Blue Wave 2020 side of Twitter. They're talking about anywhere from 20 to 200 different crimes that I'm not aware of one. Only from like the batshit woke left.
Well, let me, like, here's my real question, right? Like, yo, so, like, okay,
let's be honest, majority of the people.
Wait. Bush killed like fucking 1 million Iraqis, right? With no declaration of war, no real reason. Motherfucking, like, yo, Obama fucking dropped so many bombs on Syria, he ran out of bombs. He turned fucking Libya into a failed state that has open air slave markets today.
Don't forget
$400, dude.
Hold on.
That's how much that costs.
Hold on. Don't forget Obama drone striked Americans as well. Who there were no criminals, but he fucking still, that's murder on American citizens.
I mean, let's be honest. A lot of the people in the entire government should be thrown in jail, but because they have a lot of power and a lot of leverage, no one's gonna put them in handcuffs, even if the paradigm is shifted to our favor.
And if we're being fair too, Trump has drone striked a lot of people too.
Later, bloodletter.
By the way, Stone Mexican guy wants to see the receipts for your child support.
No.
You're not CCP.
Well, by the way, Sonosuke wanted to ask another part.
Yep.
Who?
Sonosuke.
So bear with me anyway, sure. I agree for the most part. I love the idea of the American dream, but being able to serve myself, my family, and my tribe meant I would have to move somewhere else entirely. Then I would go wherever. Well, here's the problem, right? There isn't anywhere else really to go anymore. That's the issue. Like, there's just, nowhere else has a freedom of speech. Nowhere else has your freedom of right to defense. Nowhere else has like any of the freedoms that you enjoy as an American, right? Everywhere else is much higher tax, has massive amounts of regulation on what you're allowed to do. You know what I mean? Yo, 45 lives might be giga, and I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking
Probably.
you like
Uh,
it. Like that's kind of the problem of like going anywhere the fuck else, right? Legit.
Best bet is to leave the cities, man. If you're in a city, you might want to get the fuck out of Dodge right there and go to a fucking rural area and start up. You might have to go to that hardcore survivalist shit if you really want your freedoms.
Yo, Stone
If you're still in
Mexican,
the
I
city at this
agree with
point,
you with
I
that
got nothing
BDS
for
shit.
you.
What up, man?
Oh, I'm just saying, if you're still in the city at this point, I got nothing for you. I mean, it's been this way for a while.
I feel you. Right? Yeah, like fucking. If you're a good troll, I'll fully respond to you. But like that 45's guy, like fucking he's just, like man, listen, you're a garbage troll. Like you need to get better. Real shit. You know what I'm saying?
We probably can't, dude.
Better, my brother.
There's no freedom of speech here. Trump outlawed bad speak against Israel. Sorry, Goyim, but I'm afraid your shekels have now been removed from your bank account.
Yo, yeah, that BDS shit is fucking terrible. Like real shit. Like I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan at all. Like you should be able, like if we go, there's no other country in the world where you can go, hey, look, us giving money to them and us saying, hey, look, maybe we shouldn't, is considered fucking like hate speech. No. I mean, like, I don't give a fuck. You're a country. You're not a goddamn race of people who are fucking, victimized. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, right?
Yeah. Israel is a secular state. There is nothing religious about it. Hell, they treat their own religious communities like shit.
Oh, Victor
I mean,
Rand,
they
I
treat the
completely
Christians
agree.
like shit, but
They treat their Orthodox Jews like shit. They treat their Muslims like shit. They even treat their Christians like shit.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you, right?
I think we could use that extra 3.8 billion a year right about now.
No,
during a fucking pandemic.
There's nothing. It's not enough money. Like, it's not enough money to fucking matter. But like, I still think we shouldn't give out any money to any other countries, as far as I'm concerned. Like, I'm fully with the ideology of maybe like subsidizing some trade to like fucking really poor countries and shit. Like Africa or like some of the East Asian countries, like fucking Laos or fucking Cambodia.
The whole country should also learn to be self-sufficient, right? It's because we're becoming bankrupt. Anybody living in any of these aforementioned countries that are not first world status, you're probably going to have to start growing your own food again and start learning how to be self-sufficient, because shit's gonna turn upside its head. But also, at the same time, because the whole globalization thing about that, they're going to try to push everyone to be packed in like sardines into these big ass cities where everything is being monitored. Your entire value is pretty much being measured into a fucking data center. I think that's where we're most likely to go.
I don't think you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? Legit, I don't think you're fucking wrong as shit.
This is the authoritarian techno fucking hellscape that Ted Kaczynski warned us about.
Originally it was just now like big corporations that now want to control everything. Now it's all tech firms. Now it's all basically tech firms that have control of algorithms and machine learning and with data flows that are now wanting to get leeway and start calling the shots on how the politics should run. And now even other major companies are now going to use their services to increase efficiency.
Yeah, I mean,
like, some places are a little bit further ahead of us in that regard. Like Germany, the UK are kind of the canaries in the coal mine for shit like that. But this is definitely the hellscape that Ted Kaczynski warned us about.
Yep.
Well, this is what happens when you don't keep control of your fucking, legislatures. You know what I mean? When you let them stand here and accept bribes and do all the shit that they're going to do, you know what I mean? Like all the illegal shit that they do, like them getting paid off and all the election fraud and the Citizens United bullshit. That's really where all this shit comes from. You know what I mean? It's the fact that corporations are considered fucking people and are given the same rights as fucking people. And it shouldn't be that way. You know what I mean? And if we could clean that shit the fuck up, we could actually roll back a whole lot of that fucking corporatist fucking nonsense that is really being this techno fucking hellscape shit that we're going through.
Yeah. And again, people will happily go along with it because it's also the one kind of service that has the most convenience, because all the services that these techno globalist asshats are providing is practically access with a smartphone, especially now with the cost of internet now going down.
Yo, Victor Rand, like, dude, legit, fucking, you need to like show your shit in my fucking Discord more often, so that I see what the fuck it is that like you're fucking posting up, because that sounds awesome, right? Legit, that sounds.
Templar says Revenge of the Nerds. Yeah, and originally it was like I'm a nerd. I've been a nerd, for the first 10 years of my life, I think. And I can tell you that with the whole nerd culture thing, with like science fiction, video games, comic books, they were seen as a way to fight the system, as a way to. It was originally brought together to fight the system and to start bringing a new paradigm. But now it's practically been absorbed by the establishment. And now with the whole nerd culture thing, I don't know if you've seen any of those videos where basically about all that nerd consumer stuff, like Magic the Gathering, DC Comics, Marvel. They're all pretty much now part of the system, basically now owned by large corporations that want to control you. Now
I can't say that I'm surprised. The whole thing smells like soy. I don't even like. There's nerd shit that I like. I don't even like it anymore, just because it all smells like dick.
Yeah, it smells like shit, man. I fell out of love with the whole nerd media stuff, man.
Well, like,
I can't say I'm surprised to hear that.
And resented now because you guys fucking sold out. You motherfuckers! You deserve to be shoved into the fucking lockers. You fucking sold out. To all those fakers who try to pass them as old nerds, but are actually sucking the dick of the man. If you guys were actual real nerds,
they're not. You have to understand, like, yo, the man. All right, the man is your country. It's your state, right? And what they're doing is they're standing here trying to fucking fight against the state, right? So they're trying to be globalists. They're trying to be open borders individuals and things of this nature, right? And that's legit something that we never have any real conversation about. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a lot of things that we all got to bring to the table. Tour says the nerds and geeks have been co-opted. It's a big problem in enterprise IT.
Yo, it's not. They're not co-opted. I'm telling you, they're not. They're not co-opted in any way, shape, or form, because like legit nerds hate their fucking communities. Right? Nerds hate home. They hate their families. They hate religion. Like, yo, they hate all the things that held them back when they were fucking kids. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Legit. They're all mad at their fucking dads. And that's why it is that, like, you have nerds out here trying to destroy our fucking civilization as a whole.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Yo, was Victor Rand showing his Beautiful Road series? Is that what that was? I can't see the chat.
Victor Rand, I don't know. I don't know what the hell he fucking was showing, but like, yo, he said he made a video recently about how like the apartment complexes that are being built all have shops in the bottom, so that like not only can you live there, but you also do all like your fucking grocery shopping and fucking shit there as well, right? So it's all like,
I don't know if I saw that. Like rent a fucking Amazon apartment.
Yeah, basically, it's the smart city bullshit that they're fucking doing now.
Yeah. Especially if you have like an Alexa at your home and you just use your voice command. You can have like a shitty fucking apartment, but if you have like, one of those voice assistants connected to your grid, it's all up. It's now becoming part of a smart city. I'm starting to see this also coming to Vegas as well.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like fucking it's what nerds don't understand is that like legit they don't exist without the fucking strong men protecting them, without the fucking individual standing here allowing them to exist. Right? You know what I mean? Like, yo, you don't have art, you don't have science without fucking having defense first, without having a state that allows for them to be there. And like you have to have both. And you know what I mean? Basically what they did was is they stood here and ended up taking over the fucking defense role. You know what I mean? Where they're standing here building the missiles and building the guns and building the tanks and building the planes and building the fucking tech and all that fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? So like, you know, now like they're fucking deeply embedded into the like the military complex that allows them to fucking exist in the first place.
And now they want to bring about more smart weapons, like, you know, not only drones but also spyware, spyware, cyber warfare. Now that's becoming a thing. Serverless computing. I know the governments are starting to adopt that as well with those cloud hosting platforms by Google, Microsoft, and Amazon. And now they also want to, you know, controlling the flow of information, and of course using that for military purposes as well.
Yeah, I feel you.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you can see that it has real world effects. They're talking about the media has finally come around to the idea that there was a Hunter Biden laptop from hell, and that, you know, maybe he did have some ties to Ukraine, and maybe he was peddling his influence, but they deliberately kept all that hidden from us before the election. And now that they're coming out with it and they finally have to get around to admitting it, it's okay after the elections actually happened. But that information being held away from people, they surveyed a whole bunch of people and they determined that 13% of these Biden voters probably would not have voted that way if they had known what they know now about this fucking laptop and about Hunter's influence and his connections and shit. So suppressing different kinds of information absolutely does have a real world effect, and they were influencing the outcome of the election. So yeah, it's understandable that they would want to have their hands in the free flow of information. That's just one example.
Stone Mexican guy says, "You guys are just repeating Tim Pool videos." Dude, I've been way ahead of Tim Pool, way ahead of him for years, man. It's just that I don't have the clout. Tim Pool wishes he has the knowledge we have.
Well, like yo, Tim Pool, like he fucking stands here and gets his shit off the fucking news wire the same as the rest of us do. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like I saw the FBI thing about how like fucking Barr stood here and hid that fucking shit from the rest of the country. You know, I mean, earlier today, I didn't even fucking watch any Tim Pool in the past like week or so, to be honest with you.
I rarely watch his videos at all.
Yeah,
I'll take Tim Pool out of the oven every once in a while, and then I put him right back in there, dude. I cannot stand that guy.
Yeah, he's cringe. It's like, yeah, he's gonna call out the bullshit of the social justice media, but at the same time, he's part of the problem because he doesn't want to address the situation that we're the kind of shit we're in. Like, he's still blue pill and says that he hasn't fully accepted the full red pill. You know?
Yeah, I feel you. But like, yo, look, man, it's been about an hour. Yo, it's been about an hour and a half, nigga. Like, yo, fucking, I'm about to lay it down. I'm fucking legit. I work my dick off today. I'm fucking getting to be to the point where I'm fucking exhausted. So, like, yo, look, I want to say this. Everybody needs to go fucking sub to the Insomnia stream and go and sub to Gaming and Yelling and make sure, you know what I'm saying, that like, yo, you individuals are out here watching their content and, you know what I mean, helping them grow. And, you know what I mean, I thank you all for your support. You know the deal. Stone Metzing guy, thank you very much for coming out and, you know what I mean, spending the entire stream motherfucking trolling. Like, yo, it means a lot to me that you care that much. You know what I mean? Like, yo, in the meantime.
Mucho, papi chulo. Muchos besos. Te amo, papi. Mándame más fotos desnudos.
Thank you, my brother. You know the deal. You know what I'm saying? You were great tonight. Ryan, thank you very much for coming out, my brother.
Hey, man, nice talking to you.
You know the deal. All right, we're going to get the fuck up out of here, man. I'm fucking exhausted. Yeah, I had a hard day at the Glory Hole, man. My knees are sore. I'm fucking holler. Peace.